getting emails about them. I'm getting comments in some of other videos, and so they're just everywhere. People are applying for ParaPass, and they're like, "Dude, I've been waiting for a week." And I'm
Yep.
thinking, man, you're gonna be waiting longer than that. So like,
Yep.
what is the good answer here?
Yep. I think two things. One, I'm sorry that it's taken that long.
Right.
That's
No, no,
not
and
a
I
great
mean
experience.
I've been replying very kindly to people like, look, we're
Yep.
a much smaller team than
I think the problem here was, I think for most people, the only live ParaPass opportunity right now is with GoPuff, and that's live in, call it, 5 or 6 different locations.
but I think people are wanting to sign up regardless of GoPuff. They're
Yes,
just
and I
wanting
think
to get a jump on it
well,
because I've even presented it like, hey guys, get on to ParaPass before you miss the opportunity, like a lot of you did with Curry.
yep.
Maybe you jumped the gun on doing that.
But I think the problem is, we wanted to do it the ideal experience is you go in, you set up a profile, it's reviewed quickly, the profile's completed, and there's multiple things to sign up for. To do
Yeah.
that, we have to roll it out sort of city by city or a couple cities at a time. We made the mistake when we first launched it. We put it in the app as a test to see if anybody would do something. And I thought and it sort of took off, right? So we had a couple thousand people upload their documents. And frankly, we weren't ready to be in all those cities, and we don't have the team ready to review all the documents. So that's been something I've personally spent hours a day reviewing documents the team has, and we're just sort of digging out of the backlog. So I apologize. What we did do really quickly is sort of limit new signups, right? So what we basically said was, hey, we're only going to open ParaPass signups in cities where there are more opportunities coming or about to come, basically. And we're just digging ourselves out of this couple of thousand profile hole. A couple thousand doesn't sound like the worst, but it's like 5 documents per profile. So it's like 15,000 documents, and that takes longer than I thought. So I apologize for that. And we will get to it.
But I guess my thing is, should people still, like, even once they hear the answer, look, it's going to take a little longer. Just bear with us. I get that part. Everybody should get that part. But should they still be doing it?
If it's available in your city, yes, because if it's available for you to sign up in your city, that means that there's an opportunity coming imminent, basically.
Okay,
So if it's an option to sign
otherwise
up,
it won't even have the option.
correct, not right now.
Like
But
me
I
and mine,
know,
so I know that I do, but like, and I know many others that do.
yeah,
But I guess I haven't heard from enough people that don't. So if it's not available, it won't let you.
so right now we have GoPuff in Atlanta, in Baltimore, in Denver, in Newark, in Raleigh, North Carolina, and State College, Pennsylvania, and that's it. But we have a bunch of stuff upcoming. So actually today we launched with a company called Sifted. They actually do lunch catering as well. So that launched in San Francisco like an hour ago, and they're looking to launch in the next couple of weeks in Atlanta, Austin, Boulder, Denver, and Seattle. So you'll start to see more come in there. Fuda, which is another one of these sort of lunch catering companies, they're about to launch in the next hour or two in Chicago, and then they're looking for Boston in the next week or two. We have another company called Kite that is starting either next week or the week after that. That one's an interesting one because that's sort of like delivering vehicles to people. So actually, it's sort of like if I wanted to rent Hertz,
like
but I'm lazy.
What do you call it?
It's not like a it's not like a Metrobi or something like that. It's more.
No. I was trying to think. There was one where you like drive people's cars.
Yes, I've heard of that one. So it's not quite that, but in this one, it's like I want to rent a car through Hertz. It's not Hertz, but it's with Kite. But I don't want to have to go to Hertz. In this case,
so
the
like
car
a Turo
comes to you. Yes, but it's like Turo meets Hertz or Turo meets Enterprise, basically.
So it's like a ghost kitchen for rental cars.
Yeah, exactly. The car comes to your door, basically, but you get paid to drive the vehicle to somebody's. Yeah. It's exactly that. It's a ghost kitchen for rental cars, I guess is a good way to put it. Right? That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good, man.
But we're launching with them, I think next week or the week after that. They're looking in Boston, New York City, Portland. And I think we actually have sort of a long list, to hit some of these other ones that we're talking to, sort of a Skip Card, Food Speed, Fulfilled, hopefully is one of them, Wonder. So there's a list of these coming. So if you see it available in your market, I'd say to start signing up. Really, my goal is, and we'll probably talk about this more next week, is the power of the pass profile is when you can actually use it as a pass to multiple opportunities. So really, on my end, be patient. I'm really just trying to play the game of convincing a bunch of people to accept para profiles in the same city, basically. And it won't
Mhm.
always be like that immediately. It'll probably be one partner in your city. But my goal is for every city we're in to have multiple things you can unlock with one click. It will just take us, a little bit of time to do that.
So you guys, next week, don't miss it because Torsten will be here with us, and Torsten will have a definite spin on us talking about the ParaPass thing because he's really hyped up right now. If he always is, but if you've been watching his stuff lately, he's been dropping a lot of info on lawyers in different markets and all kinds of free stuff to use and resources, and he's just been going nuts dropping stuff. So come back here, join us because he's going to definitely have some weigh in on this, and I know he's always excited with what we're doing at Paris. So going to be happy to have him as well as Sergio the following week. But that's it for the week. I want to thank you, David. We actually got through them all. So the only other one there that really won't relate to Torsten, if you just wanted to hit it quick, was can Instacart and Spark drivers eventually sign up for ParaWorks through the app as their sign up instead of the other options? And I guess part of my answer might be next week we'll dive in further, but I believe that ParaPass might solve some of that problem, correct?
Yeah, ParaPass should solve some of that problem. Instacart's a little harder, but Spark, yes, very soon. I'll tell
Spark.
you more next
That's
time.
that's always been whenever we say Spark, it like kind of lights up David's eyes. So he's got something brewing here. So
Yes, yeah. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, but we have something coming.
I'm sure a lot of people will be stoked on that because there's a lot of Spark drivers out there hurting right now too who used to love
Yeah.
it. So,
I'm
but that
meaning
said,
to reach out to Zach. I'm meaning to reach out to Zach, and if you are a Spark driver, we actually need people to sort of beta test something. So
yeah, okay.
let me know.
Well, I know a ton. I mean, I know we've had most of them on here. Brandon,
Yeah,
Dashing Grandpa,
yeah.
all these
I'll hit
people.
you up. We need sort of people to
Yeah,
help test.
yeah,
Basically.
these would be good people too to do it. But yeah, that said, that's a week. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody. As always, catch us here 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific every Thursday. Drops the premiere of these videos. And sometimes we might even go live. So just stay tuned in the future. But we got a lot of good conversations coming up with a lot of good people moving forward in the gig economy. So be safe, earn smart, and we'll see you back here next week.
Take care, everyone.